You will look like a man. Oh my god, that's enough muscles. That and many other things are the things you hear when you're a gym girly or someone who's decided to have a healthy lifestyle. Come with me as we talk about the many uncomfortable things that people do not talk about when it comes to a healthy lifestyle and going to the gym. Number one, the lifestyle is expensive temporarily. Let's just talk about it. A sedentary person does not incur extra costs when it comes to like gym apparel or gym subscription. But let's just talk about the high protein diets when it comes to eggs, chicken breast, beef, when you have to buy supplements. Then there's extra apparel when it comes to shoes, clothes, belts, gears like bottles, bags, gloves. Gym subscription, depending on where you're going, is expensive. And of course, the factor of time, where 2 to 3 hours of your day is dedicated to working out, a time that other people could be using to make money. In the end, I would not complain because your health is your biggest investment, and while it is temporarily expensive, it is the price that you pay for a life with no lifestyle diseases and painful aging. But at the end of the day, I look at it as investing long term. And does it pinch? Yes, it does. But is it a win? Of course, I guess. Secondly, this thing is tough. I love going to the gym and I look forward to going every single day. It has become almost like a ritual for me. In fact, it is one of the things in my life that I can say that is easy for me to do. I go around 4 to 5 times in a week. I enjoy being physically active, and I think I've been physically active all my life. And above all, it is my go-to mental health remedy. However, not a single day goes by that I'm not having a full-on debate on whether I should go or I should not go, especially during a rainy weather like this. I'm just like, what is the worst thing that could happen if I just go back to bed? Shoulder days are my favorite, and yet I still feel like, oh, should I stay or should I sleep? Anyway, let's just get over with it. The dreaded after work shower. Oh my god, that is like my least favorite time when it comes to after working out. The endorphins can come with me, but taking off my bra and that shower where your body is hot, then cold, oh, God help me. Whew. I feel like one must like this enough and just be grounded for you to be consistent. Now, let's talk about the third one. Woo! Passive aggression. Ooh, especially men. This is not to bash any group or anything, but men, I feel like they don't like it when you can lift heavier than them. I have been working out for some time, so I have garnered a little or a lot of energy here and there. So I'm able to work out or carry more weight than someone who's been in the gym, let's say 3 to 4 months. And you will hear all of the things you've not had in your life. You will look like a man. Wow, okay, first of all, the average man who does not work out has a beer belly. There's no way I'm going to look like that. I work out and I eat well. I'm not going to look like them. And if that is your worst fear, then it makes me feel some type of way. Oh, who's gonna marry you? Well, Priska, I don't know. Probably someone who also works out like me. You won't find a man. Okay, let's just say that men are the best thing that happened to us after slice of bread. Jesus Christ, why are we centering everything around how we are going to find men or women? Oh, are you training for war? Yeah, the way the world is going right now, might as well just get ready because you never know. Someone's ego could be bruised somewhere and then now I have to be drafted. You never know. Enough muscles. Another day, another muscle. You can never have enough muscles, my friend. This is the investment that you're doing. I will thank myself later. When I'm in my 60s and 70s, God willing, I be rewarded with a life, or a long life. I will be glad I started earlier. So, no. Do you want to beat me? Yeah. If you continue like that, I am definitely going to beat you. But no, I am just trying to beat Alzheimer's disease. And also another thing that this is a personal experience, and maybe it's conceited but it's my personal experience. Ladies feel like you are vain. For the same reason that I stated earlier, if I lift heavier, someone once said to my face that I'm showing off. Wow. Oh, okay, that was tough. But you just move on, because now what to do? I don't want to be like a man. Jessica, not when you're squatting 5 kgs. You will not be like a man. By the end of the day, the women that you see that have all that muscles and toned bodies, that lifestyle is curated. Either they are competing professionally, or that is their job. They do that 24/7. And that means everything is calculated to a T when it comes to their workout regimen, their food, their sleep, their lifestyle, including the amount of water they drink in a day. Do they end up looking like men? Some of them may. But like I said, the average lifestyle or the average man does not look like the professional bodybuilder. So no, you will not look like a man unless we're talking about the man with the beer belly. You probably will if you keep up that lifestyle of smocher and not working out. Wow, okay. Who hurt me? No one. Let's talk about something else that now is very uncomfortable to talk about: body dysmorphia. And this list is not in any particular order. I'm just saying what comes to my mind. The goalpost is always changing when it comes to body shapes and how people are supposed to show up. 1 minute, people are supposed to be slim. The next minute, everybody wants a top shelf. The next minute, we are talking about body positivity, and you cannot call anyone FAT. See, I can't even say that word. And it doesn't help that there's a lot of information out there. We have information at our fingertips. And so 1 minute you're looking at someone who has their body altered, and then they're in the gym and you think they achieved it using whatever you're using. Absolutely not. Then the next, you're seeing someone who's a supermodel, and maybe they have achieved that, or maybe they've worked really hard to get that body. So by the end of the day, you're going to look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, oh my goodness, I mean, I could lose a few pounds. Then you lose the few pounds. Then the next thing is people are now having big bumps, and now you're like, oh, let me gain a few more pounds. When is it going to be enough? It is never enough. A story is told of when giants look at themselves and they're just like, just an ordinary person. But when you look at giants, they are huge. Well, I've never seen a giant. Maybe Goliath wa Bungoma. Anyway, you will feel small, then big, then shredded, then fat, because it is never enough. I swear this is a difficult one for me, because at one particular point, I can see that I've made a lot of progress in the gym, and then I look at myself in them, or I look at the next person and they have their traps are popping and they have this and they have that. And you're like, okay, can't I have that? And somebody is looking at you, and someone once told me, you are the reason why I've been consistent in the gym, because I'm really looking forward to having a body like yours. When does it end? Huh? When does it end? Next, let's talk about addiction. According to healthdirect.government.au, addiction is classified as a strong physical or psychological urge or need to do something or use something. It is dependence on substance or activity that may cause you to harm or impact your daily life. What causes addiction? Peer pressure, physical or sexual abuse, stress, etc. Okay, now is this a stretch? Absolutely. Do I feel like exercise can be used as an escape mechanism? Yeah, because there are people addicted to exercise, especially those who have severe body dysmorphia. The average person may, however, like side issues like, oh, I'm fighting my demons jokingly, but by the end of the day, just like any other substance, if the gym is not used properly, it can be used as an escape. Is that a good thing? I don't know. Is it better than doing hard drugs? You do your math. So yeah, guys, hemorrhoids. I said these are the not so beautiful and uncomfortable things that happen when you go to the gym. So let's talk about it. And this is from a personal experience. Yeah. Of course, there are many causes of hemorrhoids, like having a low fiber diet, genetics play a big part, and also things like pregnancy that are going to cause a strain on your abdominal region. But I started having hemorrhoids when I started lifting heavy weights, lifting heavy, like having deadlifts of 140 or squats of 80 to 100 kgs. Then boom, I got visitors. I have seen an article online that goes into, in depth of how having poor form or not lifting weights correctly can cause hemorrhoids or even worsen the symptoms. But personally, I try to eat a high fiber diet and drink plenty of water to manage it. And yes, I started seeing these symptoms when I started lifting very heavy weights. I've sought medical attention, of course, and it's something that is recurring. I'm actually very curious to know how the people who are listening to this and are heavy weightlifters or maybe bodybuilders or power lifters, what is your experience with hemorrhoids? I know, and like I said, this is the uncomfortable things that people don't talk about when they lift weights. What have you done? Have you experienced it to begin with? What have you done to manage it? And is it something that is recurring? Have you heard of any other people? So let me know in the comment section below. So like I said, proper dieting, and of course now using the right form. I do not ego lift. No. Ego lifting, ile to show off, absolutely not. Proper form. Even if I'm lifting 10 kgs, 5 kgs, my weights go as low as 2 kgs when I'm doing lateral raises. So having proper form is a must in the gym to avoid putting unnecessary pressure on my abdomen and rectal area. But like I said, tell me down below, what is your experience with hemorrhoids and how are you managing it? As I finish up, and now I'm going to enjoy my meal and then go do my shoulder workouts, which is my favorite. I would like to know your experience down below. Please correct me if I'm overreacting. But I once had an encounter with a trainer who, after completing a workout, told me, "Good girl." Oh, I was offended. I was so offended. But because I didn't want to bring up any issues or cause any unnecessary tension, I just politely said, "Please don't say that to me again." Do you think that was overreacting or that was an overreach from the point of the gym instructor? Because the gym is you can be very vulnerable in the gym. For example, if you don't know what you're doing, you just got there and you're looking at people who've been there for some time and you can't help but compare yourself. And then now let's talk about the angles that you have to be in. Let's talk about deadlifts and squats. Those are very unflattering. And if you're a newbie, that is one of the things that I think just makes someone not go back there, because there's that, and then now there's the trainer who is in authority and they have very weird behavior. Have you ever experienced a trainer who was overreaching, the unnecessary touching and all that stuff? Anyway, when you have, let's say, lats that are like this, you see, this is really beautiful to look at, right? And then now when you're not flexing, then you have this piece of meat right here, and then your back, it's just hanging out. Let's go and work out. Today I'm doing shoulders, which is one of my favorite workouts. Actually, I think it's my favorite workout. It's shoulders, then chest, then legs, then back. Back depending on which gym I go to, but shoulders will always take the day. Come with me, I will show you a few things, or not, but see ya. Also my feet, I don't know if you can see, I have on this neon shirt and whatever this is, and some black biker shorts. So let's go. I braved the rain and showed up regardless, despite having debated with myself whether it was okay to go back to bed or show up. I did, and there I am doing my warm-ups, because these are very important for you to have a great experience in the gym, especially for upper body. Just for any exercise, it's important for you to warm up thoroughly to just get the blood flowing and get you ready for the exercises to avoid injury, and of course, like I said, to have a good experience in the gym. So there I am doing my upper body warm-ups. Some I will show, some will not be shown, and then I'll get into my workouts. Erokamano kuom bedo koda the whole video. I appreciate your time for hanging out with me, and as usual, we remind ourselves to be the environmentally conscious and savvy people that we have in this channel. Remember, it is us who have to take care of what we have. be it our emotional health, spiritual, physical, as well as financial health. Until next time, my wasties, ciao, stay safe, be blessed, and have a wonderful time. Also, do let me know, is it offensive when I call you wasties because I'm having a good time here, or that can be our thing? Comment down below. See you. Bye bye.